What you see, nighttime? Good morning. Good morning. Everybody's doing good. And my buddy is up here waiting. Stripe's doing good. I always give him lots of loving before I put the food out. And Tux follows me, but he's not too upset apparently. Not so upset he's not going to do personal grooming. Let's go. Let's go. That was cute. Slady. Hey, Gray. Hey, Gray. Gray. He doesn't eat a visitor while he's eating. Are you going around in circles?
Yeah, I'm counting cats. One over there, two over there, there's one uphill.
Yeah, one on the front porch. Don't count. The less you count, the better. He knows how many there are. Mostly. Slate's up the tree over here. Not too far with that limb there. But hey, Slatey! Are you tree climbing this morning? Everybody feels frisky when it's cool out. Just the paper. It's been days since I had mail overnight in the morning.
No, I checked.
Oh well.
It's a beautiful morning. It's not too cold, but you know, I'm looking. I don't see no aurora borealis.
Yeah, the news people got our hopes up the last 2 nights in a row that the northern lights might be able to be seen as far south as North Carolina. And I guess Wednesday night they said it was a for sure bust, but last night they didn't. And I said, Don, we got to go. It was supposed to be between 10 and 1. We were out there between 10:30 and 11:30, I think, somewhere along in there.
Yeah, we got home about 11:55.
Yeah.
Like midnight, yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't see anything, and I put a couple of stargazing pictures in, but yeah, it was a little bit of, but we were practicing for the Christmas star. That's right. Supposed to line up the planets on the 21st. And
that's right. I'm
gonna put my tripod in the car so I don't have to set the camera on Ruby's roof in order to have a tripod. Right. Or the dashboard or the windowsill, or I can do remote phone shooting with both my cameras though, so right. that was helpful. Yeah. Anyway, we tried. Yeah. We wish we'd have had some awesome Tux is over here getting some loving. I love this cat. There's basically no way you can't touch him. He doesn't get upset about anything anywhere. All spots under the belly. You know, he's got favorite spots, but there's no spots you can't touch him. He's not fussy at all about it. Sometimes he's, you know, frisky and running and not stopping to be petted, but most of the time he does good. He's a good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Hey, aren't you a good boy? You are, aren't you? You are? Mm-hmm. He goes, Mom, just more loving. Hi, Mittens. Hi, honey. There you go. You enjoying the cat quilt today? You are? Uh-oh. You can have the other blanket. Don't push her off. I apparently drew attention to her. I'm sorry, sweetie. A Tesla success story with you guys that I saw on Facebook today. The town of Marshville, North Carolina has bought a Model 3 for their fleet. And it says, after many hours of research and speaking with other police departments, the town of Marshville has approved the Marshville Police Department to purchase a Tesla Model 3 for patrol use. There were many figures that the police department looked at in this decision-making process, with the price point of $41,000 for the Tesla Model 3, which was only $4,000 to $6,000 more over the Dodge Charger or Dodge Durango. We believe the initial cost of the Model 3 will be mitigated very early on in the vehicle life just on fuel savings. This does not count the added benefit of not needing oil changes or other major repairs, which have been a burden on police budgets around the nation. The Dodge Chargers in our fleet have had issues such as radiators needing replacement that the Tesla Model 3 will not need. There is one central electric engine with a small amount of moving parts. There is no oil, radiator fluid, or transmission in the vehicle. There is also the added benefit of regenerative braking, which uses friction to save power in the vehicle, but also increases the shelf life of the brakes currently installed in the vehicle. As far as the fuel, the price of recharging the vehicle will be much lower, around $11 for a full charge, than a conventional gas vehicle at $33 for refueling, which will be another cost-saving measure that will make the price of buying and using the Tesla Model 3 much lower than that of our current Dodge Chargers or Durangos. The other added benefit of the Tesla Model 3 over our current fleet is that the car does not have any carbon emissions. This will improve the environment for our community. We believe the cost of ownership and utilization of the Tesla Model 3 will be more cost-effective than our current fleet of vehicles. We believe that there will be cost savings using the Tesla Model 3 in the comparative to our current fleet in regards to fuel and maintenance. In talks with Tesla, we are told that the electric motor is rated for up to 1 million miles and the battery life could last to 500,000 miles. We will monitor this to measure the cost savings and make informed decisions on our fleet of vehicles in the future. I think that is absolutely fantastic. And I'll click here and show you they've put police on the rear view. They've put police Marshville on the side view. You can see it's got arrow wheels. So this really is the more base Model 3, which they feel is what's going to work for them. And police on the front of the vehicle and also a little more. So of interest to me additionally would be how they have fitted the inside of the car. But I think that I'm so excited. This is great. This town of Marshville is not too far from where I used to live in Monroe. It's sort of near Wingate, North Carolina. Anyway, that is pretty darn
the cats
awesome.
Making sure everyone was good, being very careful, and Tux chased, I think it's Gray. Yeah, Gray. And she got scared and she jumped up on the car and she's really perplexed as to why I'm inside of it. And she can see me, I think, through the glass. I don't think she knows quite what to make of it. I'm probably going to have to get out now and assist her onto the boardwalk. Let's just do that.
I've got about an hour before I need to be back at the house. The family, one of my robotics students is coming to pick up one of the robots, the kit parts I pulled together yesterday. Not a lot of people here at the environmental park, and considering it's in the low 60s and the winds are relatively calm, I'm a bit surprised for a Friday afternoon. I think there may be some wind out there and the microphone may pick that up, so I'm shooting while still sitting in Ruby here, parked at what is now Fidelity Bank. Anyway, I'm gonna get out there on Main Street and take a couple pictures. I'm gonna try to do one of my friend John's time shift photos where I merge a historic photo and a new photo. And I can already tell the shop across the street here, the front of it being in the shade, it's not exactly the best time of day to take the photo, but the shot I want to take down Main Street, that one is probably has the right amount of sun. You know, it's really amazing when you drive an electric vehicle just exactly how loud the world gets traffic-wise when you're not used to it anymore. It's just, you know, I have nothing against the cars on the track, not a thing, but, you know, fast, loud vehicles out and about, yeah, I just could do without it. And I guess I'm more sensitive because I'm filming and then I know you can hear it and maybe you can't hear me, although you can probably still hear me, but guess I'm more sensitive to it. Well, I can see that taking this photo when the sun is more overhead and not at 2 in the afternoon would be better. Not saying I can't work with it, but that stick boy on the left there with the blue awning and Triangle Gas now, TR Ashworth, is the Old Town family that owns the gas station. Here you can see the bank from the front, and I'll walk back up towards Ruby and what is now a barber shop on the corner here that used to be the Chevrolet dealership. This is the town antique place and I do enjoy browsing in there. I press the button to get across. Right across the way here where I'm looking is where we had our accident last December where somebody rear-ended us, so thank you. right here in front of the gun store. Gotta love it. I'm just really disappointed to see that all these trucks would come right down 25-mile-per-hour Old Main Street. They could go one road back behind and it would be a lot less annoying. Not too many people walking one street over, not businesses thriving as much. I mean, if they would just go one street back. But we are finishing that loop around town, and maybe they'll put signs up to say you can't come through on Main Street unless you're actually working on a Main Street project. Now, this place over here, it was a Kimbrell's furniture store. I'd have to look up what else it's been. It's supposed to turn into a apartment complex, shopping area. Like, it's all going to get torn down, so it's going to be a multi-level thing. You can see the old police department here, just up past the empty furniture store, and then the newly refurbished town hall, the red brick building. I crossed with the white go ahead and walk, and I was watching for drivers, but this one lady came around the corner and gave me a nasty look that I had the nerve to cross the street after I pressed the button and waited patiently. Okay. Well, I would do it again, and I probably will be back another time. I'll play with these photos, but I suspect this is my first time trying. I'm going to want to perfect it a little bit. And you know, when you do Photoshop, you can always do better if you keep at it, right? You're always going to see stuff that you can improve upon, that sort of thing. But boy, it's crowded and loud and fast moving and impatient people, and I was out there 5 or 10 minutes and I've already had enough. So that's good for today. It's good for today. I would love to do a time shift of down by Mineral Springs, but the old hotel that really used to overlook the springs that people used to come and stay in, there's a turkey vulture flew over the car. It's not there anymore. If that was there, that would be really interesting to look at, but I'll keep studying for opportunities around town. Like I said, this is some really good, easy pictures to line up probably. However, the time that I came to take the pictures, the sun is probably not, the shadows are not where they need to be. This is Mineral Springs from the backside, a vantage point I don't normally stop at. I want to get down here and capture the lights at the blue hour. I'm not sure if tonight is going to work for that or not, but maybe, because it's pretty warm out, it might be a good evening to do it. Honestly, I've seen not less than 10 cement trucks come and go, and that guy honked at somebody. I don't know why. It's a good thing I'm not on the town council, because we'd have to be having these cement trucks not come down Old Main Street. Some sort of a photo shoot going on over there. Mineral Springs is a popular place for photographers and clients. Personally, I think I'd walk those guys up to the Golden Gate and get some pictures of them in front of the gate. It's lit up perfectly right now. I see several deer over here on the left. I don't think that I see any more on my right. And so, since I've already crossed over towards the woods, hopefully they'll just stay on their side of the driveway. I keep on looking over my shoulder to make sure I don't see anybody trying to cross. I'm scared. I obviously don't want to hurt Ruby, and I don't want to hurt them either. My goodness, I would say there was easily 8. I would holler at him to get him to look up here, but I don't think he can hear me with the noise canceling headphones on and his podcast earbuds in underneath that. But Don's out here doing his thing with the blower. He went for his run, he came home, put on some warmer clothes, and hey Donnie. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he can hear me. So my photographer's assistant and I are here at Mineral Springs Park. There are a few people in the park, but not many. Certainly not enough to cause any issues whatsoever as far as people staying away from each other. And we are on the corner of the park that has the absolute most lights. what I would call the most enchanting corner. I've made one pass with the 360 camera, and I do have a video this time. Yes, I'm practicing. And we're fixing to make a second pass. And there goes another cement truck at 5:30 on a Friday. Well, they've done a good job making a magical wonderland down here.
Yep.
Accentuated by the pretty blue hour skies. Looks like some are gathering here to do some Nutcracker, Tchaikovsky's, some ballet in the park. I'm just turning around one more time so we can capture this pretty blue hour sky. And UPS trucks, of course. We want to be able to capture UPS trucks.
That's right, all in Christmas gift.
Right, that's a good perspective on it. All right. Have you written your letter to Santa? I've put in my request.
Very cute.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 corn-laid birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 corn-laid birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese laying, 5 golden rings, 4 golden birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese laying, 5 golden rings, 4 golden birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies waiting, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies waiting, 8